Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's an out route, the catch made. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. It's a run to the left. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And it works. The first down to the 35. The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan. Just ran away from the defense. Well, a touchdown to... Wide open, man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 10. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the defender miss. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Barnes. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the run here, lets it go. Checks this down to the running back. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Barnes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Second down after that short completion. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? They'll tackle him at the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Now the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Michigan offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So here we go, off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This will be fair caught back at the 10-yard line. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Shaw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Slides down will avoid the tackle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really, over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football. And to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Tackle, but first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Clear movement before the snap. That'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Here's a wide open receiver, complete.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it on first down. quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, I'm so used to seeing this guy just come in and block and try to open up holes. How about getting his hands on the ball? Tip your cap to the offensive coordinator for that call.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fair catch made at the 10. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Ball handed off. Powerful running here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. Handoff as you try to work the clock here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He's got it, a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Important third down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.